welcome to my YouTube channel. And as you can see, I'm sporting some new hardware today. As of September 1st, 2013, that was last night, since I'm making this video the next day, Sunday, I am your new 2013 Miss Citrus State Coed Queen for the American Coed Pageant system. And Citrus State, Florida Citrus, if that makes sense to you. Today I'll be discussing a little bit about American Coed and be going over what I received last night. What's on the floor right here, not the shelf. The shelf is accumulation of pageants from several years. So let's get to it. So last night I was very fortunate yet again, like I mentioned, to be crowned the new Miss Citrus State American Coed Queen for the Coed division. And now in American Coed, they really like to honor each young lady for competing at the state level. So at American Coed, it is very similar to some of the other natural pageants, like National American Miss and whatnot. And the way of competition is very, very similar. So like many systems, they like to honor every young lady who competes at the state level. So every young lady receives this state finalist trophy. It's just a couple inches tall. It's a very nice marble trophy that you receive for competing at the state level to represent your state, as every young lady is recognized. And like many pageants, they have optional competitions. Some are free competitions to enter, some you have to pay separately for. And I also was very fortunate to have won out of the junior teen, and Coed division. In American Coed, the age groups for optional competitions are combined for scoring, so there's only one winner for each optional for all three age groups, if that makes sense to you. So like I was saying last night, I was very honored to receive the Volunteer Service Award for our state of Florida out of the junior teen, and Coed division. I also was very fortunate to receive the Most Recommendations Award out of the junior teen, and Coed divisions as well. These are, the ones I'm naming are the free optionals. I entered these free optionals. I do a lot of volunteer service, if you do not know already. Maybe it's the first time you view this video. And very humble award that I've never received and I'm competing for American Coed. First time I ever receive it. So I'm very, very honored to have received this. And I was voted by the junior teen, and Coed contestants as the Miss Personality winner for our pageant. So thank you very much for everyone, whoever voted for me. You guys are really sweet. Everyone was wonderful this past weekend. So really, each and every one of you deserve something. And thank you so much. I was in shock when they called my name. Literally, I just kind of went like this and went. So the last one is the largest trophy. This is the State Queen's Trophy. It's about yay high. It's just a single trophy, plastic bottom. And it'll say state winner and then American Coed Pageants. MAC stands for Miss American Coed. And along with that, you get your traditional little bouquet of roses, which is sitting right up here. I have yet to put them into a vase, but they do have water. They have little capsules at the bottom. As long as being a state queen, of course, you receive your banner. And at the bottom, it'll say American Coed. Up top, it'll say your division, which is Coed, and it'll have like a little crown. Since I got it last night, there is no name on the back. You receive your crown. This is a little larger than my Freedom crown when I won American Coed Freedom. And with American Coed, their prize package is just a little different for the state queens. If there are more than 5 girls competing in your division, then you get a $500 cash award with a $300 travel allowance to nationals. However, if there are less than 5 girls for your age division, like there were for mine, you will receive a $500 pageant credit, which those $500 actually go to your sponsor fees for nationals. And you also receive the $300 travel allowance, but living in Florida, what we have the option of doing is putting that towards our national sponsor fees as well. And as a state queen, you'll receive 2 tickets to Walt Disney World for the day for the queens to go to Magic Kingdom and take the group photo at the castle. And I'm a Disney cast member, so if you do not want to go to Disney or you have an annual pass or a season pass or whatnot, you're more than welcome to trade those 2 tickets in for $150 pageant credit toward your sponsor fees. Sponsor fees for a state queen are $1,200. It includes 2 pages in the program book as well. So one great way to look at it is, you basically have $950 paid towards your sponsor fees, so your remaining balance is about $250 as a state queen to go to nationals, which is great. That's pretty cheap for a national pageant if you ask me. But, and you have those 2 pages of ads. Well, what you can do is, and the director informed us that you are more than welcome to take those 2 ad pages and try to raise, like donations, like $5, $10, $15, make it a signatures page or mention some businesses that donate to you. That way you can get the remaining $250 paid off. And bam, you don't have to pay any sponsor fees for nationals. And then you can continue to do ad pages that'll be separately on your own time through their ad program. And you can also have the opportunity to receive the national cover hostess title or earn your trip to nationals paid for through advertising. Or you can also feel free to, receive extra tickets to Disney as prizes for advertising, or pay for optionals if you want to take part. At nationals, they offer speech, actress, modeling, cheerleading, and talent as optional competitions for you to participate in. All have a sponsor fee, but you're more than welcome to use ad pages to pay for those sponsor fees as well. Now, you cannot use the 2 ad pages that you get as a state queen, but you can use any extra ad pages that some sponsors or some advertisers may purchase from you. And always remind them that they are tax deductible to their business as an expense. Pardon me. And you can also, for nationals, you can also take part in, when you're at nationals, they do kind of like a gift exchange. You can make little goodies representing your state to hand out to all the queens in your age division. It's a lot of fun. We were informed that you will be having a character dinner with a couple Disney princesses, your first day at nationals. There's a Thanksgiving dinner, all that jazz that you would experience to have a great time with your family or with your friends, whoever you may go to nationals with. I also want to let you know, during state competition, the items you compete for are a 20-second personal introduction, evening wear, and, most importantly, your interview. And these are conducted just the same as any other pageant out there. The only difference is your introduction is not set on stage until your finals night. You will redo your personal introduction during your finale. But your introduction, the judges are first going to hear it during your interview. You're going to speak your introduction first when you walk into the interview room. And then afterwards, once all the young ladies in your section are completed with their intros, you will then break off and see the judges and rotate in a clockwise or counterclockwise manner from the entrance door. And from there, you will speak to the judges about yourself. They ask simple questions. They just really want to get to know you. Find a very friendly, outspoken young woman or little girl, whoever you may be. Any other things that I would say, one other thing is some pageants do not allow parents in the dressing room during the finale. That is A-okay during American Coed pageants. You're more than welcome to have a mom, a grandma, a sister, a friend, someone to help you get dressed during your pageant finale. And your optional awards are actually given for talent and speech. They're given the night during your evening wear, your first preliminary evening wear competition. They're given afterwards. And whoever wins optionals like talent, speech, and modeling, they will re-perform during the pageant finale as pageant entertainment. So it's really neat. You get to go on stage and, if your family wasn't there for you to see your optional during the preliminary event and you actually win your optional, they are there for the finale. They'll be able to see you recompete that. And one of the good things about American Coed is they Ustream all their competitions. So during nationals or during state, you are able to see every finale, every evening wear competition, and every optional competition live online at Ustream.com, searching MAC State Pageants. I hope this little bit of information, it's almost 10 minutes long, but I really hope it helped you out and gave you a little bit of an insight of American Coed. Again, it's a very natural pageant, very conservative. They have a couple rules for gowns, but they really want to keep it age appropriate between the young ladies and the little girls because they want you to be you and they don't want you to be anybody else. If you're going to be at nationals, I really hope to meet you. Once again, I am Rosalind Alfonso, your reigning 2013 Miss Citrus State Coed.